The Coral Daily Download on Talk Sport with Coral. Your best bet for breakfast. Gambleaware.co.uk.
8:23. Was there any celebratory music, Simon Clare?
Well, if the guy walking the dog along the side of the pitch decided to whistle a tune when we score, we might get a little bit of music. But no, we didn't tend to have much of a crowd at Carl Schultz. I actually did play first team football for the Southern Amateur League for a while. Well, about 20 years ago. But I did get down to the 15 where I met Max Rushton from who plays for Polytechnic. And is a bit younger than me. But yeah, no, there was lots of celebration. We did enjoy a goal celebration, though. We used to practice our goal celebrations before games. It was a bit sad. Yeah,
you didn't practice, really, did you?
No.
Holding the baby.
I didn't score that many goals.
You didn't score that many goals. What did you do when you scored in the cup final?
I was so shocked that I just went over. I don't know. I think Lee Dixon chased me. He was sub at the time.
What did Henri do? Did he just get the cigar out?
Yeah, Thierry. Look, these days you can't. Some of them have messages under their shirts, don't they? And things like that. Alan Shearer's was the best one, wasn't it? He just put his arm up, didn't he?
Absolutely.
Exactly. Keep it simple.
Shannon, the windmill.
Lee Sharp. He used to dance on the corner flag.
He used to do the Elvis Presley.
Roger Miller was the main, wasn't he?
Shannon was one of the first I remember.
Oh yeah, Shannon. That was a brilliant one. Yeah. That was brilliant.
Yeah.
What was your celebration, Al?
What?
Was it glugging a few pints or what?
No. There was 28 in one season, Ray. Before you mocked.
Was there?
Yes, there was.
Simon, in reserves?
Simon, Championship.
Yes.
The Championship. We start Friday night. Tricky one for Newcastle in London, in the capital, against Fulham.
It's a big game. It's a long season. They're away. Fulham are 13-5. Newcastle evens the first game of the season, 7:45 on Friday.
Even money double, even money Bosch and 74. The double. Newcastle win away and win the league.
Well, yeah, but remember it's a related double. Yeah, but anyway, I'm sure we could come up with a special prize. It would be more or less. I mean, they're actually 15-8 to win the league. And 7 years, they went down 7 years ago. They came back up. They absolutely stormed the division with 102 points. I feel they might do that again. I know everyone goes on about the Championship being such a tough league, but they've kept most of their players. They've got Mitrovic, I think will be great in that league. They bought Dwight Gale, who should be very effective. They've got Colback still. And they're being very popular. They're being by far the best backed in all the multiples. People are really banking on Newcastle.
I think they're a certainty. I shouldn't say that, but I think they're a certainty.
I think they're a strong. I mean, they're such a strong club, and I do think the fact they've kept their players, they've got Benitez. It's going to be tough for other sides.
Come on, Ray, let's pile in.
Well, talking about certainties, I know Alan's a little bit worried, but tonight, Celtic.
Get lost.
Yes,
I'm not worried at all.
Do you know they've been
what
quite
price
well
is Celtic?
Bring on Dundalk.
It's 8-13 Celtic. I mean,
8-13.
Astana are 19-4, nearly 5-1. The draw 11-4. They're 4s on to get through this time. To be fair, they did a good job getting a 1-1 draw away at Astana, because Astana did quite well in the group stage. It's funny how you forget these things. They're a good side, so it's not a gimme tonight.
Simon, I've got to ask you about West Ham. I know it's tomorrow, but I'm not going to be on the show. But West Ham, because a lot of people, first game at the Olympic Stadium.
Sell it, can't get tickets.
It'd be a rocking atmosphere, the first game. And what price of West Ham?
It's going to be brilliant. I mean, our head office is based in Westfield, and a stone's throw from the stadium. We've already had emails sent around explaining how they're going to manage the crowd, the crowd flow to the stadium, because obviously it's a big, huge shopping centre there, which is a normal Thursday night, plenty of shoppers. It's going to be a great occasion. We've got a box there. I'm going down to. Obviously, we've got to go and experience the box before we allow guests to. We have to make sure it's okay. But there are a few people who went down for an advanced viewing. There's only 16 boxes.
Do you want to sample the fridge?
It is. These boxes. These boxes are amazing.
You're looking for volunteers?
Well, yeah, there could be space, to be fair. And I mean, it's going to be a great evening. And I mean, hopefully. I'm sure it's going to work incredibly well, this new stadium, and it could set the season off for West Ham really well. But
it's 4 stops from Al's flat, isn't it?
It's easy peasy.
It's easy peasy, isn't it? West Ham. Again, they're 2-1 down. Remember, against Dunzali, but expected clearly to bounce back. They got the away goal, 2-11 to win the match in 90 minutes. 2-11. It'd be anything, it'd be a big disappointment. It'd be a massive anticlimax if it all went wrong.
West Ham's first Premier League game, I think, is Bournemouth, isn't it, at home?
It is, yeah. I think it's like the 21st of August. They're away to Chelsea first game, then at home to Bournemouth. It's very exciting. I know there'll be a lot of West Ham fans who'll be, sad that they've left their, their sort of spirit, their historic home at the Boleyn Ground, Upton Park, whatever you want to call it. But this is a new start, and it could be a great start.
Look at the Arsenal now, the Emirates. The Emirates is a great stadium.
Exactly.
People still miss Highbury. I used to love playing at Highbury. But when I go to the Emirates Diamond Club,
exactly. Things change, and it's going to. There'll be. I'm sure. Put it this way: if you're going to leave one place, it's great to go to somewhere pretty spectacular, like an Olympic Stadium as a replacement. Put it that way.
And Simon, just looking at the Premier League again, the title odds. Is Man City shortened at all? Because it's all about Man City at the moment. They're buying a few players now. Manchester United have bought their players already. What prices are the Premier League to win outright?
Or what price a Man Manchester winning the Premier
Manchester
League?
City.
Well, that's a very good one. Well, it's 13. I mean, Manchester City are clinging on to favourite at 13-5, so it's just a bit bigger than 5-2. 7-2 Man United. The two Manchester clubs dominating the betting. It's then 13-2 top price Chelsea, 13-2 top price Arsenal, 9's Liverpool, 10 Spurs. Actually, funnily enough, we chatted on Monday, and you did ask for a couple of match bets, and we've got a few here.
Yeah.
We've got a selection, so just stick to the schedule. We have Chelsea against Arsenal. Chelsea are 4-5 to finish ahead of Arsenal at evens. Arsenal Spurs, a big one for North London fans of both clubs. 4-7 Arsenal, 13-10 Spurs, who will finish above each other there.
Yeah.
Actually, Spurs feature in the Liverpool 4-5 to finish ahead of Spurs evens. That's quite tight.
Say that again, Simon.
Liverpool 4-5, Spurs even money, very tight. And then if you want,
so you're saying Liverpool will finish above Spurs?
Just exactly. The betting does, but obviously the punters may have a different view. And then Manchester City against Manchester United, a big clash there. Very tight in the betting to win the league. It's 4-5 Manchester City, even money Manchester United. So if you fancy a few match bets, well worth a little look at the old website and see if you can pick up something you fancy.
Very good.
Absolutely brilliant. Just quickly on racing. Did you get hit by this big Irish treble?
No, we didn't. I've had a quick chat this morning. I mean, I think it looks like it may have been mainly executed in Ireland. I mean, obviously, it was at Roscommon last night. It was Charlie Burns had 3 horses, none of whom had any form to speak of. But during the afternoon and the evening, there was the price on all 3 collapsed. It was clear there was something going down. I believe some Irish bookmakers have been hit quite hard. You know, I mean, look, we know in Ireland, England, these things happen.
What can you do about it, Simon? Like, there's no form there. I mean, there's no form. They've been backed off the boards. The 3 of them go in. Do you just have to take that in the chin?
Well, we do. I mean, ultimately, the racing authorities police the sport. If in their environment this thing can go on, where 3 horses with no form to speak of, which no punter look at the form could ever back, if those 3 horses are all heavily backed, win, clearly insider knowledge means that somebody has profited massively from it. If nothing is done, then nothing will be done. 2 things though. If all those people listening who celebrate these sorts of gambles because the bookies have got beaten, they should remember betting on racing is declining, betting on football and sport is increasing. Why? Because the average guy, when he's faced with the option of having a fiver on something, does he bet on racing when this sort of thing happens? My answer is no. There are countries in the world where the people involved would lose their license and their livelihoods, but in like Hong Kong, because it isn't good for the game. But I say, when I say that on Twitter, on social media, all the backslappers and cheerleaders for these coups jump all over me saying it's sour grapes. It's not. We didn't even get hit by it, but I do not believe that if this thing isn't clamped down on, it can possibly be good for racing in the long run.
More sporting odds from Coral again tomorrow morning. Sam and Clare, thank you. 8:30.
The Coral Daily Download on Talk Sport with Coral. Your best bet for breakfast. Gambleaware.co.uk.